Hi, Missouri Realtors. I'm Elizabeth Mendenhall, and I'm a past president of the Missouri Association. And I'm joined today with Sharon Keating, who's also a past president of Missouri Realtors, and Bobbi Howe, who is currently the chair of the National Association of Realtors YPN, or Young Professionals Network. We recently had the opportunity to be in Chicago at a meeting of the National Association of Realtors Strategic Thinkers Advisory Committee. The purpose of that committee is to identify and gather data that may affect NAR's future and to monitor and research threats, opportunities, key trends, and issues particularly from the field that may impact the industry, our members, the association, and also the real estate consumer. One of the main topics that we talked about this year is a report called the D.A.N.G.E.R report. You may have seen it. It was produced and authored by Stefan Swanepoel. There's been a lot of conversation about it, and we wanted to make sure that the Missouri Realtors were educated on what the report was about. So Sharon, can you tell us, what is the D.A.N.G.E.R report?
Mostly it's a tool, but it actually was a report commissioned by the National Association of Realtors, as you said, Stefan Swanepoel, to do. He interviewed over 70 CEOs of real estate associations and companies and 8,000 respondents to a questionnaire that were agents and brokers, and came up with information that he labeled dangers, opportunities, things going on in our industry that we need to be aware of and be making some plans for if in fact we're concerned that they're on the horizon.
Because certainly it's important to know what's happening in the industry.
It is.
So Bobbi, who is Stefan Swanepoel?
So Stefan, along with the T3 group, were commissioned to research and author the D.A.N.G.E.R report. Stefan is a New York Times best-selling author who's most well known for his annual Trends report and the Power 200, which is an annual report of the most powerful people in residential real estate. Stefan is known as a real estate visionary, and many trends that he's predicted we're seeing currently in real estate today.
That's a good point, and that Trends report is very helpful to use on an annual basis. So Sharon, why is it named D.A.N.G.E.R?
Well, it wasn't to frighten you. It is an acronym. It's kind of clever, I think. It stands for Definitive Analysis of Negative Game Changers Emerging in Real Estate. You can imagine I don't have that memorized, but just call it the D.A.N.G.E.R report. And it was named that, I think, to point out that there are not predictions in here. There are just trends and things on the horizon that you might want to take a look at. Make sure you're aware of them.
It definitely gets you thinking, and the title jumps out at you of something
Yes.
you may want to know about.
Yes, I thought it was clever.
It's good. So Bobbi, how is the report formatted?
So the format is organized in a very easy to navigate format. It's broken up into 5 different sections: agents, brokers, NAR, associations, and multiple listing services. And then within each section, there's the top 10 most critical issues addressing that group. And within each section, it's organized from the most critical issue to the least critical issue. And on each page, it explains how they came to that ranking.
Great. Sharon, how can we use this in our business?
Well, it's a great conversation starter. It is not predictions, as I've said before, and I keep harping on that because I think it's important. This is not predicting these things are going to happen. It's just having us take a look at them. There's a section for agents, as Bobbi mentioned, that you could use in a meeting with your agents, or you as an individual agent could get in here and read what are the things highlighted that are going to affect your personal business, your brokerage business. There's just a lot of tools in here for you to look forward and make some plans for the future and just be aware of what's going on out there and what might happen. It's great for strategic planning if you are involved in that with your association. So it's just a good tool.
So no matter which part of the industry you're in, there's a portion of it for you.
Oh yes, there is, definitely. MLSs are a section in here, and it's important for them to be paying attention to what's in here as well.
Sure. Bobbi, there has been some criticism of the National Association of Realtors for producing the report. Why?
Mostly they've been criticized for being transparent with this report and bringing it forth. Some people see this as a doom and gloom report that doesn't offer any solutions. However, others see this as an opportunity report, a chance for us to be proactive in looking at these issues instead of just sticking our heads in the sand and having to scramble and react to them if and when they do happen.
There's no doubt that things are changing, and it's important to know what the changes are to know to position yourself so you can be the most successful you can be. Is there anything else either of you would like to add in regards to the report?
I just think you need to get online and take a look at it.
Yeah, and while you're online, if you don't like the ranking of the items, you can go in there and change it yourself. If you think one item should be more critical than another, feel free to change it, and you've got your own personalized report for you or your business.
Well, and that's a good report, and I think it's important to realize what Bobbi said. This is an opportunity to be involved in the changes that are happening, so again, you can position yourself to be successful. We do want to make sure this video and the report, the video is produced for the Missouri Association of Realtors. The report was not produced by the National Association of Realtors. It was produced by Stefan Swanepoel, but as always, we want our realtors to know the information that's out there and available so that they can be the best they can be and that our associations can as well. If you want more information on the D.A.N.G.E.R report, you can go to www.dangerreport.com, customize it for yourself, customize it for someone else, or just get the information. We want to thank you on behalf of Sharon and Bobbi. We're glad you joined in with us today. Thanks.